Here it goes. We're going to create an edit. This is an introduction to editing that I have. I already made 4 vocal tracks. Let's pretend that somebody recorded something to you and sent it to you, or you did it yourself and you now need to edit it. Well, there are a couple things that we need to fix. You're going to do all of those things. Step 1, we're going to click on this Google Drive link and download. So here we go. Clicking on it. This is what you're going to see. I like to click on this arrow right here. Click on that and download right there. Now you could, if you wanted to, download them individually. I don't like to do that. So pause the video and do that. Welcome back. Now that you have done that, it's under your downloads folder. I'm going to go to my downloads right here, and then here it is. I'm going to go to, where this is by date added. There we go. All right. Oh, it's not there yet. Let me download it now. Oh, there it is. It just didn't show up in my downloads for some reason. All right. Anyway, there it is. There it is. Now I have 2 of them. Fantastic. All right. So here it is, Duke of Earl project. I'm going to get rid of one of these. Now, you double click on this one right here. Click, click. And there it is. It has a beautiful folder that you could open up. And this folder has all of these things that you need. You're going to drop that into Logic Pro. So let's go to Logic Pro and start a new one. Clicking on this right here, audio. Then you're going to push Command Tab. I like to go to my folder, find this folder, and then take these and drop it in at the very beginning. Here it goes. Boom. Drop it in. And I'm actually going to create new tracks for this. Okay. Bam. I create new tracks because I'm going to mess with the tracks a little bit. Let's delete this. Command delete. And now you're ready to start. Pause the video and do that. All right. Welcome back. Now, welcome to editing. We have the tracks. We're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and save this right away. Command S or Command Shift S. And then just so I can, if something messes up, I can fix it easily. And I'm going to name this 3.06A. And you can name it after that, editing, if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And there it is, save. And now you see up here, it's called that right there. All right. Now I'm going to go here and make sure I organize the tracks. Bass on the bottom. And I'm going to take the lead and put it on the top. So it's going to be lead and then top down, tenor, baritone, bass. Go pause the video and do that right now. That's worth a point. Okay, now you have your tracks organized. Very important you do that because the melody is on the top. So you take a look at this track. You might actually have a different track over here. This track right here actually might look like this. Just to let you know, okay? It's going to probably look like this. Regardless of what it looks like, you're going to do this very special thing to the bass track before you do anything at all. Let's pretend that this is what we're working with. If you expand this, you take a look, this is in stereo. If I click on bass track, you can see that the stereo, and the way that you know the stereo is over here, you have this little thing. It says stereo. We're going to get rid of that. Let's pretend that they gave you the wrong track. You need to make this mono, and that's what we're going to do right now. So you're going to, first of all, you're going to click on this button, go to mono. Now, if you have this little thing comes up, you want mono. So make it this circle right there. That's what you want, mono. And then you're going to click this track, right-click on it, and you're going to go down to bounce regions in place. Now, notice that is going to be Control and then B. If you want to do the shortcut, Control B. So when you click on this, it's going to say Bass Duke Bip. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the destination. You could do it on a new track. I'm going to do it on the selected track. That will just replace what you see there. And then I'm going to make sure it has one file. One file is, one file per track. There it is. So that way it'll only replace the Duke of Earl. You don't want the entire whatever else is going on. In the source, the source that we're going to have, we're just going to delete. The original source we're going to get rid of, so it replaces the original source. We don't want it around anymore. And then over here, this include volume and panning, make sure it's unselected. You do not want that selected. So then the normalize, I'm going to turn the normalization off. That will turn off the increase in the volume at all. So these are your, right here, these are your settings that you want. Pause the video and put those settings before you push OK. Okay, welcome back. I'm going to push OK. Let's see what happens. And voila, it has a now. It's no longer stereo. This is mono. which is awesome because you want to work with mono tracks. It's not a stereo track. It's not two basses singing to you. It wasn't from 2 sound sources, from 1. So now you could start the project. Now, the first thing over here, if you take a look, this right here, you could take a look at it. This is a loop, and this is how to make something, you know, cut things back and forth. We don't want any of those. You're going to push something called Command+F, and you're going to see something called flex time over here. See this little button right here? This is turning on and off flex time. You're going to have to use flex time to be able to do things to this project. Now, without flex time, if I hold down Option, it turns into this little wave up there. And some of you, when you move this wave, it doesn't do anything. It like just doesn't, you know, and I'm actually going to undo what I just did there, but Command-Z undo. So I'm going to turn on this flex, and when you turn on the flex, it analyzes the tracks, and you could actually adjust the timing of it. I'm going to put this right here and zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to adjust. Now, see this right here? When you go up now that you have it on flex, it's going to be on flex time. This bass is out of sync. If you listen to it, it sounds like this. It's so bad. So we're going to fix the timing. Now that you have on flex, when you go up here, and by the way, flex is also in here too, and when you push the edit window, right? You can take this, and now you can move it back exactly in line with all the rest of the tracks. That's almost in line. Let's strip back a little bit more. There we go. I zoomed in there. I zoomed in, and I did this. Now, my shortcut, I could zoom in. I know what the shortcut is to zoom in. So I zoomed in. Now, let's see if it is in line. It looks good to me. It looks in line. That's great. All right, let's zoom out. Now, I'm going to take my little zoom thing and do this. So that was your first step. Now, you have this track. Let's see what it sounds like. It sounds great. So pause the video and do that. Line it up exactly. Exactly. Now that you have done that, we're going to go in and take a look at the waveforms. There seems to be like one voice sticking out over top of another. Like, look at the timing of this. Like, see that timing that you have there? Not that. There we go. All right, you have this down here. I'm going to take out this flex time. You have this down here where you see that this waveform right there comes in a little earlier than this. Now, this might not be as noticeable. Oh. The word of comes before. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down to the bass, select it, push Command-T, go around this, push Command-T, and you're going to see if you can stretch it out. Hold Option. If you don't have flex on, hold Option. If you do have flex on, I'm just going to go ahead and get to that little flex line that I'm looking for. Here it goes. All right, let me just do this. You're going to go ahead and you're going to bring this in just a little bit more. All right, you see how it got to that little waveform now? I'm going to bring this, first of all, over here and line it up. There you go. Lined up. Great. That works. I didn't have to actually flex it. Ooh, I messed with something. Let me undo something. You see how, like, this is great. Command-Z, you see me mess up. That's great. I'm going to push Command-Z until everything's fixed. There it is. It's fixed now. So I'm going to come over here and unflex it. Oh, reflex it. Oh, it's good. It's good. Okay. So, wait. No, it's not. There it goes. When I unflex it, oh, it changes it. Okay. We'll just keep it on flex. Okay. Look at this waveform. I'm going to push Command-T. Click on this. Command-T. Over here. Command-T. I'm going to bring this over just a little bit so it lines up better. See how it lines up better now? Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to stretch it just a little bit. There it goes. That's what I want to work with. I'm going to go over here. I'm looking for all waveforms. Ooh, look at this one. This one's not long enough as everybody else. I'm going to go to this one. Push Command-T. Command-T. And you're going to see if you could flex it by pushing Option. Well, let's bring this back just a little bit. Okay. Now you're going to flex it. You're going to flex it. You're going to bring this just a little bit longer so it matches up. There it goes. Oh, look how long this one is. I'm going to get rid of this one. to be so long. And also it's not lined up to this. Well, anyway, so you're basically making all of them the same length. I'm going to go ahead and let's bring this in just a little bit so I can do the flex on it. There we goes. And let's just line this up a little bit. There we goes. Yeah, I'm going to bring it just back a little bit more. Now you see how they're lined up?
Twerk, twerk.
Yeah, it's great.
Nothing can stop.
Ooh, this is kind of like not lined up as much as I want to. I'm going to go ahead and select this. Command-T. Go over here. Command-T. I think this is lined up pretty well, but this is not. I'm going to go ahead and push this forward a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty long. Ooh, this one's a little bit longer then. Now, I can make these two longer, or I can make this one shorter. I would rather make more matching. So Command-T, go over here, select this, Command-T, bring this back a little bit, and then stretch this back. Keep on stretching it so it's like lined up. There it goes. I'm going to bring this actually forward a little bit. There we go. Look how much I had to fix that to line it up. Oh, that's so tight. That's so tight. There we go. Oh, this is not lined up. Oh, it sounded lined up, though. I'm going to line it up better. I'm going to go ahead and split this. Go on the other side. Split this here. And I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to move it over so I can flex it. There it goes. Yeah, you see, it really changed. Like, the bass didn't come in microseconds sooner. Now, this isn't as loud, but that's not what we're doing now. We're not fixing volume. That's going to be in our mixing. This is editing. So that's the next lesson. All right, the hey yeah, the umba starts a little bit too soon. I'm going to go ahead and split this. And the umbaba. I'm just going to move it over just a little bit. There we go, watch now. Now look at this. This hangs off a little bit. So let's go ahead and fix that last part. Because you don't want someone sticking off in a. Now I'm just going to flex this over. Just a little bit more. And this one too, I'm going to go ahead and... Look, you can just do... Oh, I didn't know that you could do that! Okay, we're learning together. Oh, would you look at that? There's another way to flex. So you've been doing this with me. This is great. Let's go down here now that we know how to do that. Command-T. This one is lined up better. I'm going to click on this. Let's just go ahead and make this. There we go. I might redo this video. I just said that out loud. Okay, I'm going to split this. I think I can actually split this right here. And I actually could move this over here. You see how they're lined up now? That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so I wouldn't turn these flexes off when you're just to get a different color. This, I can very clearly see that you have worked on it. I would then use these things to auto stretch them so I could see that. And I would take a screenshot and bounce this down. I would listen to it to first, make sure you didn't miss any spots. But when your screen looks kind of like this, it is ready to go, which is fantastic. There's a little hangover. Yeah, you hear it right there. I know you heard it too. If you didn't, it's okay. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to move this over here. And I'm going to split this. I'm going to click on this. And I'm just going to bring this back just a little bit. Just a lot of it. I don't know if I like that. I'm just going to do a time stretch on it. So I like this one better. There we go. There we go. I'm going to bring this one in just a little bit more to here. There we go. There it goes. All right. So screenshot, bounce it down, turn that in, and you got the project done. That's editing, my friend, and you did it.